Breaking news. President-elect Donald Trump hires Reince Priebus and Stephen Bannon for top White House jobs. Reince Priebus, the Republican National Committee chairman, who became one of Donald Trump's most vocal supporters within the party establishment, will take over as his chief of staff in the White House. Priebus was one of the two frontrunners for the job, the other being Breitbart head and Trump campaign president and CEO Stephen Bannon. Bannon was given the job as Trump's chief advisor and strategist instead. President-elect Trump said in a statement, "I am thrilled to have my very successful team continue with me in leading our country. Steve and Reince are highly qualified leaders who worked well together on our campaign and led us to a historic victory. Now I will have them both with me in the White House as we work to make America great again." And Priebus, of course, and Bannon were pleased with their new jobs. Priebus said in a statement, "It is truly an honor to join President-elect Trump in the White House as his chief of staff. I'm very grateful to the President-elect for his opportunity to serve him and this nation as we work to create an economy that works for everyone, secure our borders, repeal and replace Obamacare, and destroy radical Islamic terrorism. He will be the great president for all Americans." Stephen Bannon added, "I want to thank President-elect Trump for the opportunity to work with Reince in driving the agenda of the Trump administration. We had a very successful partnership on the campaign, one that led to the victory. If Priebus represents the establishment, Bannon represents the insurgent wing of the party, perhaps even more so than Trump. His position with Breitbart has often made him a target of the left, with the Huffington Post cheerily declaring on the headline that Bannon's appointment will mean a, quote, white nationalist in the White House, end quote. Let's hear it for unity. The two appointments prove two separate things for those looking for signs about who Trump will appoint. First, with Priebus, he's shown that he's willing to reach out to the establishment wing of the party and work together with it. Second, with Bannon, he's demonstrated that he's not going to tailor his picks just to make the media happy. So it'll be an interesting couple of weeks to see who else the President-elect Donald Trump will choose. Now, concerning Stephen Priebus, this is what the Times of Israel says of him. Trump's campaign is chaired by a man, Stephen Bannon, who, when he's not politicking, is CEO of a site, Breitbart, that has become a clearinghouse for the alt-right, where these themes are immediately recognizable as attaches to conspiracies that indict Jews. This is a candidate who has tweeted and retweeted themes originating among anti-Semites and who has questioned why public Jewish figures like Jon Stewart and the comedian, or Ben Smith, the journalist, don't use their Jewish names, who has mocked Jewish Republicans as wanting to, quote, control, end quote, their politicians, and who has highlighted Jewish names as negative, listen to this, Jewish names as negative influences on Clinton's in his speeches in debates, and who now has ended up his campaign insinuating that a secret cabal is controlling the global economy for nefarious purposes, and who has identified the cabal with 3 Jewish figures. And of course, that's what the Times of Israel say in their date, November 8th, 2016. I'll leave a link below for you for that as well. Concerning Trump, is it that Trump ad, is it anti-Semitic? So, well, that's Stephen Bannon's prerogative. That's his viewpoint. Obviously, he's got some facts, and that's why evidence, and that's why he's saying that the global cabal is headed by 3 Jews. Anyway, congratulations to our president-elect. He's got a fantastic team already being chosen next to him, and we'll keep an eye out on who else will be on his team of advisors. I'll leave a link below for you for this on the Conservative Tribune.